I normally don't give too much of a damn about what y'all think about what I do, what y'all have to say about what I say, whatever. I normally don't care because, like I said, opinions ain't special. Everybody got one. However, this is something I feel very strongly on, and I need y'all to hear this from the horse's mouth, not the publicist's computer. So check this out.
Okay, so for today's video, we're going to be talking about Ne-Yo. Never thought I'd be making a video on him, but as you saw at the beginning of the clip there, he has a message to send everybody, and that is in regards to a clip that had just gone viral a few days ago while he was on Vlad TV being asked a question about, I guess, the trans agenda or kids being allowed to make decisions for themselves. And this is what he had to say.
I have no issue with the LBGT. I have no problem with with nobody. Okay,
Right.
Love who you love, do what you do.
Exactly.
I just personally come from an era where a man was a man and a woman was a woman, and it wasn't but two genders, and that's just how I rocked.
Me
now,
too.
You could identify as a goldfish if you feel like.
Right.
I don't care. That ain't my business. It becomes my business when you try to make me play the game with you. I'm not gonna call you a
Right.
goldfish, but
Exactly.
you want to be a goldfish, you go be a goldfish. It's all good.
Amen.
I mean,
Well said.
it's just, we live in a weird time, man. We do. We live in a time where a person will have a mental breakdown in front of their camera.
Right.
Wait, let me white balance. No one's right.
That's crazy, right?
What the hell is that? Like, if you are of sound mind enough to find the light
Right.
and
Exactly.
then break down,
Exactly.
ain't nothing wrong with you.
Right.
Man.
No, there is something wrong with
Whatever,
you.
there's something wrong with you.
Right.
There ain't nothing wrong with you. Like, man.
Right,
it's just, I
right.
don't know.
You're adding to it. It's all how we deal with life.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and a lot of people want pity, self-pity.
I
And I
listen.
don't like that.
That was one thing that was not allowed in the house that I grew up in.
It's totally different
We
times.
need to get back to them days. I feel like I feel like parents have almost forgotten what the role of a parent is.
Amen.
It's like, okay,
Lost control.
if your little boy comes to you and says, "Daddy, I want to be a girl," and you just let him rock with that,
Right,
he's 5.
right. And where did he get that
If
from?
you let this 5-year-old boy decide to eat candy all day, he's gonna do that.
Exactly.
Like, when did it become a good idea to let a 5-year-old, let a 6-year-old, let a 12-year-old make a life-changing decision for themselves?
Right.
When did that happen?
Right.
Like, I don't understand that.
But they're not allowed to do drugs. They're not allowed to do alcohol.
Right.
We can medicate
He
them
can't
up.
drive a car yet, but he can decide his sex.
Right. Oh, right. What sexual orientation, and he can cut off his pee-pee, and that, to me, that makes no sense.
Now, as I, and I'm sure many other people who watched that clip, kind of had an inkling that Ne-Yo might find some backlash if this kind of video got out. And lo and behold, it did. The typical mob came after him, everyone calling a bigot, a transphobe, a this, a that, saying he needs to educate himself. Some people even predicting that in a few days he would actually be coming out with an apology and saying that he would have to re-educate himself. Well, some people's crystal balls, they paid off, because this came shortly after that video got posted. And it goes on to say, "I'd like to express my deepest apologies. After much reflection, I'd like to express my deepest apologies to anyone that I may have hurt with my comments on parenting and gender identity. I've always been an advocate for love and inclusivity in the LGBTQIA+ community, so I understand how my comments could have been interpreted as insensitive and offensive. Gender identity is nuanced, and I can honestly admit that I plan to better educate myself on the topic so I can approach future conversations with more empathy. At the end of the day, I lead with love and support everyone's freedom of expression and pursuit of happiness." Now, as everyone, like I said, everyone expected him to fold. And it was a little bit disappointing, because it's hard to see a lot more celebrities or people in the spotlight come out and kind of come against this kind of gender ideology and stuff like that. However, as you saw in the beginning of the clip, he came out with another video. And before I play the full video, as you can see here, it's now been edited on his tweet. Ne-Yo himself has come out with a video and refuted these claims in this tweet. And as you saw in the beginning of the clip, he said, I need you all to hear this from the horse's mouth and not the publicist's computer. And so without further ado, here's the rest of that non-apology apology.
First and foremost, I do not apologize for having an opinion on this matter. I am a 43-year-old heterosexual man raising 5 boys and 2 girls. Okay. That's my reality. Now, if my opinion offended somebody, yeah, sure. I apologize for you being offended because that wasn't my intention. My intention is never to offend anybody. However, I'm entitled to feel how I feel. I'm absolutely entitled to feel how I feel the same way you are entitled to feel how you feel. I ain't asked nobody to follow me. I ain't asked nobody to agree with me. I was asked a question and I answered the damn question. Okay. I have no beef with the LGBTQIA plus community whatsoever. I ain't got no beef with y'all. Do whatever the hell it is you want to do. Do what you want to do with your kids. However, somebody asked my opinion on this matter, and this is how I feel. I will never be okay with allowing a child to make a decision that detrimental to their life. I will never be okay with that. I don't care. I definitely plan to educate myself a little bit more on this matter. However, I doubt that there's any book anywhere or any opinion that somebody's going to tell me that's going to make me okay with letting a child make a decision like that. That's just period, point blank, and that's how I feel. If I get canceled for this, then you know what? Maybe this is a world where they don't need a Neo no more, all right? And I got no problem with that. I'm a hustler, all right? I'll figure it out. I got kids to raise, and I'm going to do that regardless. So with that being said, y'all have a good day. I love everybody. Live how you want to live, love how you want to love, but your opinion is yours. Speak your opinion as much as you damn well feel like it. Because as I said, they're not important. They're not special. Everybody got one, and you're entitled to it. I'm entitled to mine, all right? Y'all feel how y'all want to feel. Have a great day. It's Neo. Peace and love.
And now after hearing that, all I gotta say is bravo, congratulations, Neo. Great to hear that you're not folding to the crowd. He did mention in that he would definitely look into educating himself, but quickly said he doubts that there's even going to be any kind of educational book or, anything that somebody could say that's going to change his mind. The man has 7 children. If any of his children decided to kind of come up and say they want to do what they want to do, that's not going to fly. All right. Neo may be around like 9-10 years or something like that, 8-10 years older than I am, I think, but very similar on the basis of how you would parent, what is relevant, how the hierarchy of parenting should be, the importance of parenting. And yeah, all I have is kudos to this guy. But as always, I'd love to hear from you guys. So please let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought about this. And as always, I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks so much. If you like that content, don't forget to check out some of the others. And as always, hit the subscribe button to stay up to date. Thanks so much.